So good morning, everyone. My name is Gorka Zarate. I am part of Technalia, where we work on the development of technology related to data catalogs, data spaces, and all the data that you are talking about. It's a pleasure to be here today to present you this our perspective on the topic of evolution of ETLs processes towards data product pipelines. Okay. In this presentation, we are my colleagues. We are from ETI and Technalia, and we are working in a DATAMITE project, and this is a little sample of DATAMITE project. But okay. In this presentation, I want to discuss two words that are increasing in our days. That is, what is a data product for us? No, that is very important in my opinion, because we have some standards, and we all of us want to monetize this data product, but all of us have different perspective about what is a data product now. And the other term is how to monetize this data product. So it's important to note that the role of data has changed dramatically in recent years. No? The rise of data as a first-class asset has driven the creation of infrastructures and tools designed to enhance organizations the abilities to monetize data, no? Internally and externally. And so traditionally, the ETL process have been the backbone of the data movement. But however, today we are seeing that a clear transformation. No? And these ETL tools are evolving into something more sophisticated, and they are working in the process to create data pipelines to obtain data products with a big quality. No? So in this context, we are working in DATAMITE project, and it's very useful for us because this project can provide us real scenarios and use case to demonstrate the benefits and the applicability. Now let's dive into the rise of data-driven organizations. As all of you know, so over the past 15 years, data has emerged as a critical asset for organizations. And I am not going because we are hurry, but this is maybe the big factors that are giving us this increase. You know? The industry, the digitalization, big data analytics, cloud computing, and nowadays, for example, the LLMs. No? So new opportunities for external data monetization are arising. No? Behind there are a lot of initiatives like data space connectors, Gaia-X, and SIMPL. No? Okay, and while the opportunities for data monetizations are increasing, so they come with significant challenge. No? And maybe this is to fully unlock the value of data, organizations must ensure that their data is both relevant and adheres to these five principles. No? That we need a data catalog that will be findable, accessible, interoperable, and reusable. No? And this is a very big problem, no? Because all of us in our companies have different data sets, different data catalogs, but we need to obtain these principles in them. No? And well, so moving on the state of art, well, I am very technician, so I am going to go to the architecture soon. So talking about the state of art, well, we are talking now that there are many initiatives that are working in this context, like Gaia-X, Eclipse, Gaia, or SIMPL, no, that are giving us the capabilities to create policies, to create contracts, and to give us the opportunity to make transfers with another companies with the objective to monetize these data sets. No? Well, this is the evolution, more or less, that we started with data side silos, with data storage in RAW. We evolved to data warehouse and data lakes. And both of them are working with ETLs to manage this data, to transform this data. And in nowadays, we are trying to generate data products to be able to monetize them. In this project, we have been working with, we are going to compare two tables, no? Two different groups of technologies. The first technology that we are going to talk about is about data pipelines orchestration tools. And in the second part, we will talk about data catalogs tools. Both are very, the second table use these data pipeline orchestration tools. And in our architecture, we choose Mate. No, why we choose Mate? Mate AI. I don't know if you know, but it's very similar. The three are very similar, but maybe Mate give us the more control about our pipelines. No, we can develop Python native inside Mate, and we have the opportunity to make our own pipelines that we will need in the future. No? And in the second part, we have the data catalogs tool. No? That here again, maybe the two bigger are Open Metadata and Data Hub, but we have the third one that is Apache Atlas, because on Open Metadata, we have worked a lot with Open Metadata and Data Hub, but they are very close. No, they are starting working in the idea of data products in nowadays. But they have a very close schema, metadata schema, no, inside them, and we need an open metadata schema that we have developed in Apache Atlas, and that's all. So talking about all the problems that we will have, so DATAMITE was born, no? With the ability to monetize these data sets and to generate data products. We are talking that maybe I'm going to go to the architecture that we will explain better. Okay, so here we can see all the modules that we have that we are working in DATAMITE. But for this contribution, maybe we have divided into two parts. No, the first modules are the modules that are surrounded by red lines, and in the second part we are going to talk about the modules that are surrounded in blue line. I can see very good. Okay, so here we have the first module, that is data discovery tools, and data ingestion and storage are waiting in Python and is in the Mate pipeline. Okay, we have implemented two pipelines. In the first pipeline, we have the pipeline to discover tools. Okay, sorry. we have the pipeline to discover tools. And the idea is that we have a lot of data sets inside our company. And with this process, we have some templates to discover the tools, and we can extract the metadata of the different data sets that we have in a company. No? You could have a Postgres, a Mongo. We could have a folder with images. We can have a Kafka or MQTT. And the idea is to extract the metadata of this data set that we have always in our companies, and to obtain a metadata schema that is not similar, is the same in all of them. No? When we have this schema, we save it in Atlas, no? In the metadata repository. And this is a real hard process, because it's not easy to obtain the same metadata schema from all of our data sets, but more or less with some templates we are trying to do it. In the second part, we have the Apache Atlas that gives us the capabilities for data governance, the data lineage, and we are able to obtain the other principles. No, we are able to find data sets, to security data sets, and go on. And we have a second part that is data. We have a second pipeline that is data ingestion and storage. That when we have the metadata schema in Atlas, we make a second process that we extract a sample of this data set. We can obtain the quality of this data set, the KPIs, and when we make that process, we increase our metadata scheme, and we update again Atlas. No? And maybe this is the pipelines. We extract the metadata, we map it, we send to Atlas, and we profile the data sets with the quality. Okay. This is in more. This is the different steps that we do in the different pipelines. I want to show you this is the scheme of the metadata that we are increasing during the different pipelines, and at the end we have some data sets in Atlas, no, in our data governance backend. And here we have the second part, no, monetize these data sets. How we monetize that was with the different ecosystem that we have now in Europe. That is Gaia-X or Eclipse data space, no, connectors. Here, why we have chosen data scheme, Apache Atlas, and Mate? Because we think that the definition of data product is different in all of companies, no? And we try to follow the Gaia-X standardization that consider that data product is more or less that our idea, no? That a data product is. More or less the data product, Gaia-X they define data product like DCAT, that is a standard, and more or less is that, no? We have here our data sets in Apache Atlas. If you want to make a data product, so a data product is only an aggregation of different data sets that have service access points. In our case, we are a participant, no? Our companies must generate a participant with the legal registration number, the terms and conditions, and more or less is that. And here in the second part, we have some tools that give us the possibility to create this JSON we call data product composition, that we create a JSON, a cell description that is compliant with Gaia-X, and we are able to publish data to Gaia-X, and that kind of connectors that are evolving nowadays. And that's all from my side. Sorry for my English, that is not very good.